Moms, I'm sure you've given everything to your children, including your body. I'm sure they used it and abused it as you were carrying them, and now maybe it's not what it used to be. Maybe you dieted and exercised, and you still don't have the shape that you had maybe before kids. Or maybe you want a shape you've never had. So let's talk about Mommy Makeovers. I'm Dr. Scottsdale, otherwise known as Carlos Mott, just a board-certified plastic surgeon here in Scottsdale, Arizona. But I think the gold standards for plastic surgery is Mommy Makeovers. Why? Well, do you have love handles? Do you have extra skin? Do you have that apron? Do you have that stuck scar from your C-section? Have your breasts started to sag? Or maybe they grew so big and now they're deflated pancakes. And I'm not trying to be rude or mean here, but these are all words that women have used with me explaining their particular situation. Our goal as plastic surgeons is to reshape, to mold, to get you back to where you were or even better. The reality is a mommy makeover is nothing more than what makes mom happy, right? You guys have been through so much, and it's our job as plastic surgeons to help you. So how do we help? Well, let's start from the top and work our way down. Let's start with the breast. If you have large breasts, we can make them smaller. If they're smaller, we can make them bigger. If they're lower, we can make them higher. All that means is a breast augmentation, a breast lift, or a breast reduction. We can sit here and do that with fat. We can sit here and do that with your own tissue, or we can use implants. If you're fortunate and all you have is small breasts and some loose skin, we can do a breast augmentation with an abdominoplasty or a tummy tuck. A no-drain technique. You can watch our other videos where I go into in-depth about a no-drain tummy tuck. But maybe you were unfortunate and your breasts were so big, they became deflated and now they sag. And you're like, gosh, I missed my size. So maybe we need to do a breast augmentation with a lift and maybe a little fat transfer because you want better cleavage because your anatomy doesn't allow for that. We can also do lipo 360, where we're getting rid of all the fat around your torso. We can take that fat and position into your breast or to your hips or to your butt to give you that nice hourglass shape. Or maybe you're like, I want to be super slender, but I don't want that extra skin. Well, we don't have to transfer fat. We can use it to shape you better. So even though you want to be slender, maybe you still don't want those hip dips. It doesn't take a lot of fat, but we can reposition it in a way that you end up with the figure that you want. But let's say you still have some muscle laxity or rectus diastasis. That's the big key word, right? That's on social media or just about anywhere. That's where your muscles used to be together. Babies stretched, they came back, but they're still spaced. So we would do a surgery to put your muscles back together. That's that internal corset that we use with permanent and temporary sutures to put your muscles back together so you end up with that nice flat tummy. But when you tighten muscles, that leaves skin. And that means we have to pull that skin down. When we do that no drain tummy tuck technique to really get that stomach nice and flat. And that would end up being lipo 360, some skin tightening because we don't want that bra roll skin or that back skin to be loose. Maybe we transfer fat, maybe we don't. We do a no drain tummy tuck and then we're all set. It means a 6-week recovery. Yes, you're gonna need some help. Usually about 3 to 7 days. There's no drains with the no drain. There's no drains with the breast, but maybe there is a drain in the back if we do liposuction. And let's say you're like, oh, I'm all great, but I have a regular delivery. And so maybe the area down there needs some vaginal rejuvenation. We can do that at the same time. Where we reconstruct everything down there, have you feeling like you're 15 or 16 again. From top to bottom, a mommy makeover is nothing more than getting mom to feel better about herself. Hopefully as good as she was before babies, or maybe even better.